Hi, I'm the Golem. Today I'll be reviewing the Tommy Big Time YouTube channel. Don't make the mistake, as I did at first, of confusing the Tommy Big Time channel with another channel called Big Time Tommy. Big Time Tommy looks like a Sopranos crew wannabe. This is Tommy Big Time, the guy whose channel I'll be reviewing. I'll leave a link to Tommy Big Time's channel in the description. I'll be referring to the owner of the Tommy Big Time channel as Big Time. The phrase Big Time might be an allusion to the huge watches that Big Time reviews on his channel. It also might be an allusion to Big Time's size, as he's a big guy with enormous 8.5-inch wrists. Big Time will give you the case size of the watch and tell you if the watch doesn't wear well for his mega-sized wrists, but his videos are more show and tell than review. I get why Big Time uses this format. Hardcore fans of big blingy Invictas buy the watch for its aesthetic. I reviewed an Invicta Bolt. I got hung up on its sharp, poorly made clasp, its antiquated battery-powered quartz movement, and its mineral crystal. Hardcore Invicta fans don't seem to care about these issues, at least not as much as I do. While I'm probably never going to buy a big blingy Invicta, I find the hypermasculine yet ostentatious aesthetic of Invicta watches interesting. There's something so over the top and insane about a watch being so big that it literally needs an additional watch face on its side for you to tell the time at angles that it's impossible for me to not be attracted to these watches. Big Time does something very useful in his videos. He sizes the watch for his wrist. I know from experience with the Invicta Bolt that sizing a big Invicta is more challenging due to its bigger, tighter cotter pins. Watching Big Time show the uninitiated the process of sizing the watch is valuable information. One of the few gripes that I have about Big Time is that he doesn't tell you which tools he uses to size bracelets, nor why he uses a particular tool. Sometimes he uses a watch hammer and industrial strength push pins to hammer cotter pins out. Sometimes he uses a tool that looks like this. It works by releasing a spring which pushes the cotter pin out of the link. It's a great tool. I didn't know about it until I started watching Big Time. I don't know the official name of this tool. The AliExpress store where I bought it from calls it a link remover pin punch. I'll leave a link to where I bought it in the description. Big Time is a real watch enthusiast. You can tell he does his show for the love of watches rather than as a scheme to pick up some extra money off YouTube. I like Big Time's manner. He's always cool, calm, and collected, even when he's pissed. And there's been a lot of drama on his channel recently for Big Time to be pissed about. I get the sense that Invicta collectors do a lot of watch swapping. Big Time traded 2 of his watches for a different Invicta. Big Time discovered much later that the Invicta he received in the trade was a forged version of an Invicta, a fake Invicta. Also, some company recently used Big Time's footage without his permission in a deceptive advertising campaign. A lot of watches Big Time gets are through loaners from collectors. This is how it should be in an ideal world. If watch collectors got the bulk of the watches they reviewed on loan from their viewers, they would not need to hoard themselves to watch companies in order to get watches to review. Big Time has some relationship with a watch store which he promotes, but I never get the sense that this is a quid pro quo relationship. I enthusiastically endorse Tommy Big Time. Please like, please subscribe.